Ed the big engine sat on a quiet siding in a railroad museum. He had been there for many, many years. He had other engines to talk to and saw visitors every day, but like other preserved steam engines, he yearned for the days when he pulled trains. One day some men came to see him. They worked for Ed's old railroad and asked him about the work he did. "I certainly miss it," he said, "but there's just no use for an engine like me anymore." The men laughed. "Don't be so sure," they said. "You see, the railroad is having its 150th anniversary, and to celebrate, the board has something special planned." "What sort of something?" Ed asked. "You, of course. They want to restore you to pull the special train." Ed was shocked but excited. "I would be honored," he said. So it was settled. The men oiled Ed's joints and brought 2 diesels to pull him out of the siding. He groaned as his wheels began to move. "Oh, I'm so stiff." But as he kept moving, his joints loosened and he began smoothly rolling along. When he was back on the main line, he was added to a train to travel back home. The diesels were very friendly and enjoyed talking with Ed on the journey. Ed shared some of his stories, including one about David. "Oh, we know him," one said. "Well, not exactly, but we saw him once pulling an excursion train." "Really? When?" "Oh, a few years ago." "You mean he was in steam again?" "Oh yeah, I'm surprised you don't know. He and another steam engine have been pulling excursion trains for years." Who was the other engine's name? Was it Steve?" "No, it was Stuart." No, it was Sam." "That's right." Ed asked the Diesels to tell him more, and listened closely to their stories all the way to Cheyenne. They arrived to a big welcome. Sam and David eagerly blew their whistles, and from the roundhouse came the joyous calls from Ed's old friends, Marilyn, Sylvia, and Robert. "Welcome back, Ed." "Good to see you again, brother," said David. Ed just smiled. The shop foreman asked for silence. "I know you're all excited, but there's a lot to do before the anniversary celebration, so let's all get to work." And they did.